Hey guys, and welcome to another Ready Yeti First Look. I'm Matt, and this week we're going to be checking out Lyfe Fuel's Recovery Shake. Lyfe Fuel's Recovery Shake is the perfect workout companion to make sure that you're refueled. And it's designed to make sure that you recover faster so you can get back out there. Lyfe Fuel takes a more comprehensive approach to the nutrition included in its protein. There are a ton of white label protein brands out there who are taking protein, throwing it in a bag, and calling it a day. Lyfe Fuel goes the extra mile to make sure that you're getting more than just high quality protein. It's all about the other supporting nutrients included that really sets Lyfe Fuel's Recovery Shake apart. First and foremost, Lyfe Fuel's Recovery Shake is plant-based. It's 100% vegan. Each serving has 150 calories and has a whopping 25 grams of protein. It's full of essential aminos to help build muscle and has digestive enzymes to help give you a healthy gut and help with digestion. Acerola cherry and chlorella are added to help with muscle regeneration, and maca roots added for an energy boost. On top of that, it has various supporting nutrients like vitamin K2, vitamin D3, magnesium, and B12. So clearly there are a ton of added nutrients beyond just the plant-based protein itself. It's really a recovery system that you're getting, a recovery shake that's complete. Not just the protein, not just some of the other supporting supplements, but everything that comes together to help have you recover faster and just be stronger. Now there are two flavors. There is chocolate, tried and true, and vanilla chai. I like that they added a little chai in there. We can talk about the contents of this protein and the nutritional values all live long day, but we both know, you know, I know, like 90% of the people at CrossFit know that how well it mixes and the actual flavor is still a pretty big part of what goes into protein. You know, if something doesn't taste good, you're not going to want it, and if it's difficult to mix, then it's just going to be a pain in the butt and you don't want to deal with that either. So obviously I have already pre-mixed each of the two flavors, the chocolate, the chai that's vanilla, the vanilla that's chai. And what I'm gonna do is give it a try, and we're gonna talk about it. That's it. Mixing it was really simple. It mixed really, really well. I mixed it just with about 14 ounces of water and 1 scoop. It's kind of my standard, just to keep things pretty much level across the board. If protein powder tastes good with just water, it's a good benchmark in its own right. Obviously a lot of people like shakes and will add berries and some other fruit and vegetables, fiber, you know, whatever you want. But I figured that just plain makes sense. But without further ado, let's dive in. Vanilla chai. Had my eye on this. I really like that they had vanilla chai. It's a little step away from the plain vanilla. Obviously, chai is a really interesting spice to go with. It kind of makes sense. There are a lot of recipes that call for coffee in shakes. So you could make some sort of protein chai latte, protein vanilla chai latte. That's kind of cool. That would be a thing. Yeah, let's dive in. So the vanilla and the chai is pretty light in flavor. It's not super overpowering. It's not too sweet, and it doesn't leave a weird aftertaste. Those are all kind of benchmarks that fit the bill. Usually vegan protein is pretty rough, pretty, you know, it's hard to find one that's palatable. Lyfe Fuel's actually is really nice. I think one of my favorite things about a vegan protein is having less sweetness. You can always add more sweetness, you could always add more stevia. I'm go with like honey or maple syrup personally, and especially when you're adding protein to a shake, it's not going to over sweeten what you're trying to make. You know, you can control your own flavors if you're actually trying to take this and turn it to something else, which is a really, really good plus. There are organic greens in the actual Lyfe Fuel, the powder itself, so you do get some more supporting greens that way. They do cut through a little bit, so you can, if you've ever had like powdered greens or anything like that, like any supplements of that nature, you'll probably kind of know that taste and recognize it when you try it. It's kind of just an afterthought. It doesn't really overpower the actual flavor, and actually having that in the protein itself, to me, is a huge plus. I was surprised that there wasn't more intense chai flavor to this. Kind of happy that that wasn't the case because it just makes it easier to mix in shakes. I mean, if you have something that's like super hardcore chai or super hardcore vanilla, then it gets kind of weird when you want to make something totally different and you're just going to end up tasting the protein powder. This wouldn't be the case with that. And it's still really good on its own. Good stuff. Without further ado, chocolate looking real good. Got to give that a try. Bottoms up. You know, it always surprises me. Chocolate is always my favorite one. I've always been a vanilla guy too. This chocolate's really nice. Again, same thing, not too sweet, very mild, not any weird aftertaste or anything like that. It mixed just as well, pretty much the same exact as the vanilla chai. They both mix great. It has a very clear, apparent chocolate flavor to it, which is nice. It's not fake. It tastes pretty on point with just cocoa powder, that kind of thing. I could see this being pretty good with oatmeal, some kind of chocolate oatmeal if that's your thing. Because it's not as sweet, it almost feels like you're having like a natural dark chocolate melted shake, something like that. It's really nice though. I'm a big fan of Lyfe Fuel. 2 thumbs up. In terms of plant-based protein, Lyfe Fuel is incredible. It's an amazing option. It mixes really well, it tastes great. It's not too overpowering, it doesn't have any weird aftertaste, and you have the added bonus on a ton of different nutrients that you need. Plus the added greens and vitamins are a great extra boost. That's it for our first look of Lyfe Fuel's Recovery Shake. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting us know what you thought of this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. That's it for now. Stay tuned for another Ready Yeti first look coming at you next week.